I haven't been playing that long, so I feel like there's still a fair chunk left. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of worried something bad is going to happen now, because it all looks very positive. We killed Bloody Mary. Georgie died, which is sad, but we found out he was the guy who killed them, and we've caught the Crooked Man, so everything seems good, which is why I think...
I know.
It's gonna go bad.
We have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Where's Beast? And whoever that was. I didn't see. I think it was
He's
Graham.
back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
I got him. I got him, guys.
Are you
Are
okay?
you proud of me?
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
I didn't kill him.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Me too.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty
He's
information.
gonna word his way out of it.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
He's dead.
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Snow appreciates that.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the
Misunderstanding my
forced
ass.
prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
I'm sorry.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Just let him speak.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
ground.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Nope, it's right.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women.
Yes, he was.
It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Nope.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them.
No.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
You're all involved.
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice.
Yep.
Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Nope.
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
That was Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
He's twisting
Because
it.
I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
I knew he was gonna twist
And
it.
what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
Yeah, it is.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
That was
We've
deeper than
made
the your
some
mum joke.
mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
Yeah.
They're right.
Yes, Beast.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Yes.
And those girls will have their justice.
Everyone's on our side. Yes, yes, yes. That's perfect.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you trying to say?
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
And you told him to.
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't hurt him.
He was beaten to mashed apples
No, he
while under
wasn't.
your watch.
I
Under
hit him
my
once.
watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that
Yeah,
happened.
and I didn't
Right
do it.
before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
False promise.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
No, don't
Who
listen to
will
him.
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Don't listen to
Who
him.
will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
She can talk now, can't she?
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why
Yes,
don't you take
please.
a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
She knows. I bet she knows.
I'd like
stuff.
to... I need to say something.
Go ahead.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Hell yeah, Nerissa.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yeah. She killed herself to save
Did
all
you kill her?
No, she killed herself.
Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Yeah.
Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was
You are winning the
always him.
crowd.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
You're in trouble now, buddy.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Shut up.
So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
I'm gonna vote.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Johan suggested
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
I don't know. Should he die or be locked up forever?
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
No. I was busy making a decision. You can't do this to me. No.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
you know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
See you later, motherfucker.
No, I won't.
Fabletown will remember that. Ooh, that is a big statement from Telltale. That makes me think more
For
serious.
Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
It sucks, but it had to. I mean, I was gonna let him live. I was gonna choose to lock him up, and then he attacked me, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick of your shit. You are gonna die. Fabletown will remember that. Like that is one damning statement from Telltale. But yeah, that does make me think there's gonna be another series. Whew. I took him back for the trial. I took him back alive. He had his trial, but I think in the end, I think I did the right thing. I hope I did. We needed to be rid of him.
Hey, Sheriff.
Flycatcher.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
I take it he's driving the truck, not actually in it, because he looks like a human, so...
This fucking line.
Oh, what's up, Jack? Tim? Gren? Johan? Ginger guy who's always around?
Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Oh, he might need those.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
He's going to be the deputy. She's going to be the mayor, and then he's going to be the deputy now, I think.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
He wink at me. He's like, nah, they won't. I'm just a pig. Nice ass. I mean, what? Ew. I'm gonna have to break up this video because I've recorded this all in one straight shot from when I went to find the Crooked Man and Bloody Mary to now. So I'm gonna have to find a break in there. Oh no, Toad and Toad Jr. are going.
I'm going! Jesus!
I really wanted to give them the money.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
Can I give him the money now?
Forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Yep.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Oh, don't be mean.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Can I just give him the money?
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
What's up, TJ?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Is it his weave?
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... If you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle.
A willow beetle.
That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on,
Aww.
it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
I'm
We're all
sorry,
set.
Toad. I wanted to give him
Bye,
the money.
Mr.
I
Wolf.
wanted to give him the crane money.
Goodbye,
At least
TJ.
some of it.
Hey,
You can
Bigby,
get the option.
where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
I'm sorry, Toad. I like Toad, Grandmaster Librarian. I really wanted to help him out.
Saying
his-
goodbye?
His son. Hey, Nerissa, what's up, girl?
Hi,
Hey.
Hi.
you're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
I don't think
It's
I'd...
not easy to forget.
I don't know if I'd want to take it off. I'd
I
be
know
scared
it
still.
seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out...
Which he did.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths
She
they
killed
go
Faith.
just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then...
He told him to kill them.
God.
It's not your fault. It's still not her fault. It really isn't.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Killed her.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Whoa.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So that we would know,
Just
yeah.
hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention.
But that's
So
a good
you-
thing, because
You started all
we wouldn't have
this.
saved them otherwise.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
I feel like the Crooked
Or
Man
Lily.
might not have been guilty.
Nobody
then. I feel
cares
bad.
about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at.
Yep.
I do what has to be done for them.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
Exactly.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
That's true.
You listened when no one else would.
Yep.
You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Good.
You've been given this job for a reason.
That's true.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Yeah, I kind of thought like maybe the Crooked Man wasn't guilty then because she lied, but I think he should get with her.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait, Faye said that as well.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Guys, that's Faith. That's Faith. Nerissa died, I think. I think Nerissa died. And that's Faith.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I think Nerissa died. She was glamoured as Faith. And Faith used the cloak and everything. She made herself... You know, they said about her hiding her beauty, that's part of her story. She's Faith. That's crazy. That was one hell of a twist. Okay. What did you do to Georgie? You and 43.5% of players killed Georgie. That was a mercy thing. Like, it's like with the dog in The Walking Dead. He did kill those girls, and he was dying anyway. I didn't want to let him suffer and die, so I figured the best thing to do was just finish him. I mean, there's no good choice there really, but did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 70.8% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. That makes the most sense, because come on, you got to bring him back alive so that everyone else can see and judge, otherwise everyone will just think Bigby's some psycho again. And how did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 31.6% of players threw the Crooked Man down the witching well. I wonder how many people ripped his head off actually, but and then another percentage would have locked him away, so I don't know what percentage was the majority, but I don't know. I really wanted to lock him away. I wanted to do the whole be good thing, but then I was like, do you know what? He tried to kill me at the end as well. He tried to pull me down as well, and I was just like, nope, do you know what? I'm getting rid of him. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 94.7% of players decided to accept TJ's gift. I don't know why you wouldn't. That's just harsh. Like, he obviously, like, connected with her, and he really liked her, and obviously he was leaving, so I'm glad I did that. And what were your last words to Nerissa? You and 23.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. I don't know what else would have been better or whatever, but I'm happy with what I chose, and that's that. But that was a really big twist ending that happened. Beast, you told him that... Oh, sorry, there's light on my screen, that's why I'm doing this. You told him that Beauty... what was that? You saw Beauty outside the apartment. Okay. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and you helped him to avoid the farm. Crooked Man deceased. You took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the witching well. Okay. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Right. Georgie, you smashed up his place. I smashed up the cigarette machine, that was it. I didn't destroy his whole place. You lie. So either I'm wrong, either that was Faith and Nerissa's dead, or Nerissa was glamoured as Faith way back when she spoke to me. That actually makes more sense. So maybe it was Nerissa back then instead of this is Faith now. Gren, you ripped his arm off at the Trip Trap bar. Yeah, I did do that in the first episode, but that's because he was being a right dick. And you drank with him at Lily's funeral? Oh, after Lily's funeral, yeah. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. Yep. TJ, you accepted his gift and promised you'd give it to Snow. And Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. But then he still got sent to the farm. Well, that is it then, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. And comment if you want to. But this episode's over, and that's kind of crazy. This series is done. Don't know if they're going to do another one. If they do, I really hope it's as good, if not better, than this one. But this was really, really good. The ending was really, really strong. I really enjoyed this episode. I really. But yeah, it's I can't wait for The Walking Dead now. I really want those last 2 episodes of that to be really, really good. And of course, they've got the Game of Thrones game and the Tales from the Borderlands game coming out, so hopefully they're very good. If they don't do another series of this, I hope the next projects they do are really, really successful and really enjoyable. I'll definitely play them. If there's a series 2 of this, I'll definitely play that as well. So, yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Goodbye.